Great having you back on Business Live, and we begin the bulletin tonight with a compilation of stories making news elsewhere in the world of business. Coming up next is our summaries.
All 4 telcos in the country have now fully connected their networks to the government's Common Monitoring Platform, CMP, to enable traffic monitoring, revenue assurance, fraud management and mobile money monitoring. The platform, installed and managed by Kelny GVG under a build, operate and transfer deal, had earlier sparked huge controversy over the 1.5 million monthly cost to the taxpayer. There were also concerns regarding a possible breach of customer privacy and data security. After a protracted jaw-to-jaw in the media and the legal suits by some citizens, the stakeholders have come to a compromise. Currently, the system is undergoing various levels of testing with the respective telcos towards full implementation later this month. Officials of the Communications Ministry have confirmed to Joy Business that barring any hitches, the platform would be officially launched on October 22, 2018 by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The Ghana Export Promotion Authority launched the buyer portal of the Market Hub to serve as a unique one-stop shop with resources and information on international trade for exporters. The portal, according to the GNA, would address various market access issues that confronts the export community and ensure integration, dialogue, relationship building, and simplicity between exporters and buyers. It would enable exporters to easily find buyers and suppliers for their products, ensure market accessibility, know critical market access requirements, certification, and standards, as well as stay tuned into international trade news and events and showcase their companies through the online exporter directory. The High Court has struck out the name of former Executive Director of Unibank, Clifford Duke Metal, from the suits filed by the receiver, KPMG. The receiver, Niamano Dodu, who is a senior partner at KPMG, is seeking an order of the court against Dr. Dufour and 16 others with links to the collapsed bank to repay the huge amount of money. The plaintiff averred that all the 17 defendants, who are all directors, shareholders, and debtors of the once vibrant Unibank, engaged in illegal transactions by giving out unlawful loans and advances, as well as illegal acquisition of assets in the name of related interests or persons related to the shareholders. Mr. Dodo wants a declaration from the court that the defendants have breached their duties as directors of Unibank Ghana Limited and are liable for the loss to Unibank Limited occasioned by their acts of breach. The United States has refrained from labeling China a currency manipulator in a move which may help diffuse escalating tension over trade between the two countries. President Donald Trump has previously accused China of keeping its currency weak to make exports more competitive. Speculation that the U.S. Treasury would make that claim formally this week has not been borne out. However, the Treasury said China's policies were still of particular concern, and Beijing's lack of transparency and the recent weakness of the yuan continued to pose major challenges to achieving more balanced trade. The yuan fell to its lowest level against the dollar since January 2017, following the report. The UK's International Trade Secretary, Liam Fox, has pulled out of attending an investment conference in Saudi Arabia next week. It comes amid allegations the country was behind the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Mr. Khashoggi has not been seen since entering the Saudi consulate in Istanbul on 2nd October, where Turkish officials allege he was killed. Saudi Arabia, which denies the killing, allowed investigators inside overnight. The Dutch and French finance ministers, as well as several other politicians and business leaders, have said they are pulling out of the event. However, a number of major businesses, including Goldman Sachs, Pepsi, and EDF, are still intending to go, despite growing pressure for a boycott.